don't know. We're getting quite a few views on our podcast. I've noticed there was a strange spike last week. I think it was that pig leg video. I don't know why I had so much fun with that pig leg video, but apparently others had fun with that pig leg video. Or maybe it's the creators of the pig leg video and their legal team that are listening to the podcast because they're going to sue me for playing their fucking pig leg video. If that's the case, I guess I'm fucked. I don't have a legal team. Andrew's my legal team. But anyway, yeah, we got our video taken down from Facebook because of that video. Because I guess people don't like us talking about their videos and playing their videos. Pig legs are a very sensitive subject these days. You know, you can't really. You got all those vegans around, you know. Right. You got all those. Yeah, I used to be a vegan. It lasted about 2 years, and and it wasn't as difficult as I thought it was gonna be. It was all right, but I tried to start working out and getting bigger and stronger, but it just did not work for me. I would go to work and I would take like an entire bag of bagels with me, like 6 bagels or whatever was in the bag, and I would just eat all the bagels. So it'd be like fucking 2,000 calories or whatever. And I was trying to get big and work out, but it just was not working. I think it's because I didn't eat enough protein. I'm sure there's a right way to be vegan, but I have not found that right way. I certainly have not. So now I eat meat again, and also, yeah, I eat tortured animals. I eat pig legs. I eat eggs. Actually, yeah, I don't eat really pigs at all. I try to stay away from pork. It's like fucking horrible for you. It's like carcinogenic or whatever. It's like smoking a pack of cigarettes. If I ate that entire pig leg from that video, it'd probably be the equivalent of like 12 cigars and like a carton of cigarettes. I don't know if that's true at all. I completely made all that shit up. But but anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh yeah, eating. Yeah. So I'm still working out now, but as soon as I switched back to eating meat, right? Like pound those eggs in the morning. I eat like 4 eggs in the morning, and I'll eat like a big ass slab of fish, and I'll eat some other stuff, like a lot of food, and I'm gaining a lot of weight, and I'm getting stronger, and that switch, like immediately I noticed a difference. So maybe I just wasn't doing the vegan thing right. So if you're a vegan, I would encourage you to throw me a bone here and tell me the proper way to eat vegan. I don't know if I would go back to that lifestyle, but um, yeah, I don't know. It was like my vitamins. I tried taking multivitamins, and I just ended up like I wasn't getting bigger and stronger like I wanted to, and I just felt like shit all the time. I woke up in the morning, I felt like shit. I felt exhausted. I felt drained of energy. I tried eating substitution meats, like what they call like those sausages that are made out of what the fuck, I don't know, soy or whatever bullshit they're made out of. And I don't know how good soy is for you. I think I think it's fine for women, but I think that men react negatively to soy. Um, maybe that's why there's so many. I mean, there's a lot of women that are vegan and don't have a problem with it, and it just may just be different nutritional requirements. I don't know, but it would seem that it's easier for women to be vegan. Why am I talking about being vegan? How did I even segue into this? If you want to be a vegan, then you should probably be a woman, because I guess soy like promotes estrogen production, which is very good if you're a woman. But if you're a man, you know, it's maybe a bad thing. May make you. Maybe that's why I felt like shit all the time. Maybe that's why I developed a high feminine voice and D cups. I thought that may be a. No, I don't have either of those things, but feel like it'd be possible for me to get that shit, dude. Oh my god. Oh god. Yeah, so pig leg video. The owners of that did not like it. That's not the first time that's happened. The other time we got taken down was for that Jimmy Neutron clip. And it was just like a freaking 15-second clip. And for some reason, I don't know, I think there's like I don't know if there's an automated system that like yanks things down. And it's weird. Like sometimes Facebook cares and they take the video down, and then YouTube doesn't mind and Twitch doesn't mind. And sometimes YouTube has a problem with it and YouTube will take it down, and Facebook doesn't mind and Twitch doesn't mind. I don't think we've ever had anything taken down from Twitch. Honestly, they probably have a less stringent algorithm to sift out copyright whatever bullshit. But yeah, Facebook and YouTube, they just like it doesn't seem like it seems sporadic. It seems out of nowhere. They'll just take videos down. They'll be like, "Sorry, there's this appeal process. It takes 3 to 6 months. Here's a form." There's all this paperwork you got to fill out. I did it one time, and I was like, "What the fuck?" It was like all this like paperwork and shit I had to fill out and send it to him about why I used a video that I found and talked about it, which is transformative and completely within the law of the copyright law. They don't seem to care though. They can do whatever they want. It's their platform. It's their fucking platform. Oh god, dude. Anyway, see what's going on here. What's going on? I don't know. I want to focus on I'm focusing on my video game that I'm working on, which is a video game. I've discussed it before. I also did like a big ass stream where I was working on it. I probably should do that. I have another Twitch channel. It's called the fuck's it called? Eager to Code. Yeah. That's like the most original thing ever, right? Should put my last name in front of everything. But anyway, oh my god. What is happening? Okay. Yeah, so I'm working on a video game. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna try to pitch it to some publishing companies. Right now I have an artist that is like a heavy metal album cover artist doing some commission work for me for the video game. It's about a space alien. If you haven't seen it yet, it's about a space alien, and it's like a platformer, but more like a Metroidvania type platformer, which are those kind of games really excite me. That's what I'm working on. It's actually pretty far along, and I'm almost done with the demo. And once I have the demo up, I will post it to play for free, and I will be shilling it to many publishing companies trying to get funding, because that's what I want to do with my life. And I thought making guitar pedals would be that. Wait, I think that is something I still want to do, but just maybe, man, that's the problem with me, dude. I just have too many things I like to do, so little time. So I'm just gonna wing it, see what happens. This podcast used to be about guitar pedals. Now we like never talk about guitar pedals. Oh boy. So I don't know. What's a guitar pedal? What's a good YouTube channel about guitar pedal? There's this one guy. I think it's just DIY guitar pedals on YouTube. That's a good YouTube channel about guitar pedals. He just shows you how to build pedals, which is one of the ways I learned. And it's really cool if you want to. I don't know if it's more cost effective than just building your own fucking guitar pedals. I mean, wait. I don't know if I completely said that wrong. I'm like half asleep. I don't know if building your own. I don't know if if building your own guitar pedals is as effective cost wise as just buying a clone or buying something online or just buying the actual guitar pedal. Like if you want a TS 808, you should probably just buy one, unless you want the thrill of building it yourself, the thrill and the headache. Because it takes a while to get it right. Like once you learn how to like solder, once you start learning how to solder and like if you're new to it and like assemble electronics, then you're gonna fail. Like people get discouraged because you're gonna fail a lot. Like because the time you like heat up the joint, the solder joint, and like the type of solder you use, and like the thickness of solder you use, and like the pressure you use, like all that is like something you just gotta feel. But it takes a while to learn how to feel it. Feel it, man. Because if you don't know how to feel it, you're gonna fuck it up, and that's pretty much inevitable. Like they have those copper pads on the perf boards. And so like for example, if you heat it up for too long, it'll just fucking burn it off or like separate, like the copper traces will separate from the board, and then it's like completely useless, and you're like, oh, guess I gotta start over. Or especially those cheap perf boards you can buy. I mean, like actual like fabricated PCBs are sturdier because they have like solder mask and shit. But yeah, if you get one of those cheap perf boards from, I was gonna say Radio Shack, but there's no such thing as Radio Shack anymore. Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So if you're when you start soldering, you're gonna fail, and that's okay. You know, it's okay. I have an entire like giant bin of like failed projects. I think I should make a video about it. It's just like a bunch of circuit boards, like all botched. And I was thinking about making like a plaque, or not a plaque, something to hang on my wall with all my failures on it, so I can see them every day when I walk by. And just look at my failures. Fucking failures. But yeah, electronics and programming are my favorite things. I guess I do a little bit of both. Now the hard part is figuring out how to make money with those skills. Well, I mean, I have made money with those skills, I would say, definitely. But yeah, I have to get my own business going, basically, because getting a job with those skills usually requires a degree, which I don't have. But I have the knowledge, which is very strange. I guess you gotta have a piece of paper. Can I forge a degree from the University of Fuck You? Who knows? Find out next week. Anyway, thanks for listening. I respect all of you. I don't know why you're listening to this pile of shit podcast, but I mean, especially today. I mean, there's like, it's just me. There's no guest. I had a guest. I had a guest, but it's like he's like, yeah, let's do it, let's do this, and then texted him about it. Never get anything back the day of, or the day before, and that's just how people work. I guess I am my own guest today. I am the guest on my own fucking podcast, just talking to myself. Do you enjoy, as a human, do you enjoy listening to people talk to themselves? What a question. Maybe I should make this an ASMR fucking podcast. Oh my god, where was I going with all this shit? Alright, I got a story. Something happened to me yesterday. Uh, I was hanging out with my good buddy, a friend of mine. We were at a smoothie place. Or I don't know. It was like smoothie ice cream. It was like one of those like bubble tea, bubble boba teas, Asian tea places with little tapioca balls. I don't know if wherever you're listening from has those everywhere, but in Phoenix they're fucking everywhere. There's like 3,000 of those places. There's also, yeah, there's 3,000 boba tea places, and there's 3,000 like make your own pizza places. They're all the same, every single one. I don't know what. I guess I should probably open up one. I'll open up a pizza slash boba tea place. I'll have a I'll have like ramen pizza with like ramen noodles on top and like curry. And you can get a nice milk tea on the side. Or not. Or that's a terrible idea. Oh, my story, yeah. So I was out with those bubble tea. I went on such a fucking tangent. Oh my god. So I was at one of those bubble tea places with my friend, right? And we're just like ordering whatever. And then we look over and there's this like flyer sitting on the counter, like someone like came by and dropped off a flyer for something, and it caught our eye because it had like a bunch of anime girls all over it. It had like a fucking, oh my god, like it had like Hatsune Miku on it. I don't know if anyone listening knows about anime and shit. So it had like all the like generic anime girls on it. It was like a collage of it was a flyer for something, and the background was just all these different anime girls like collaged together, and then the front of it, and then the title said like a concert coming up, and then it said, and then like the main like the name of the concert or whatever was this like font, but it was like the deathcore like logo font where you can't even fucking read it, where it just looks like it's like a bunch of shit thrown down. It's like a looks like tree branches or jism or whatever for the fuck it is. And yeah, it was impossible to read. I think I deciphered. It said like Moe Hell or something. I have it right next to me here. Yeah, the event passed already. Otherwise, I would have gone to it. But it's such a like a cornucopia of just fucking insane shit. Like it's got Hatsune Miku in the middle, and it's got that one like a bunch of like anime girls around. I don't know all their names. And there's like this like picture of like the Hello Kitty band-aids. There's a like they have it's like a box of band-aids with Hello Kitty on it. I don't know why that's on there. And there's like a ticket says Hell Admit One. Yeah, there's like this shitty tree branch font. Moe Hell Moe Hell. And then like and it's a hardcore breakbeat concert. So I'm like, what? Okay, so let's see. Let's just shout out these guys. DJ Thaumat and Mers Bovivo, whoever the fuck those people are. I should get him on the show though. I'm gonna send him a has their Instagram on here, man. I missed their show though. Fuck, it was like last month. So the flyers are still there. The concert's from like a month ago. And oh yeah, in the corner, I just died laughing. We were in this like fucking. I don't think the people that worked there noticed it was there, but it's been there for over a month, obviously. So in the corner, there's this like anime girl, and she's wearing a T-shirt that says "fuck my ass" in the pic. It, dude, I was like, so yeah, the top left corner is just she's wearing a T-shirt and it says "fuck my ass." That's all it says in giant letters, like the Got Milk font. And so I see that, and I look at like the lady behind the counter, and I just start like I bend over laughing, like I almost like fall over, and I don't think she knew what it was because I was like, do you know have you seen this fucking thing? And she's like no I don't know what that is, and me and my friend were just like laughing, and everyone's looking at us like what the fuck, it's so funny. But it was hilarious. I don't know, it's just a weird flyer, and I guess it performed its purpose as a flyer and got our attention. And if I find out about their show again, I don't know what hardcore breakbeat is though. That's the problem. I know what hardcore is. I know what beats are. I know what breaking is. But I don't know what hardcore breakbeat is. Maybe it's like man, I don't know. It probably has nothing to do with hardcore because hardcore is like kind of like punk, but like more like how do I even explain that shit, dude? It's like heavier punk because there's also a hardcore punk. So I don't know. It's still like the fuck the government, all that kind of shit. No, hardcore is like awesome. I have a mohawk, man. That's like my shit right there. But anyway, I know what hardcore is. So what the fuck could it be? Like breakbeat? Is that okay? So what's breakbeat? Is that where there's like gaps between the beats? What the fuck does? I don't know. I need to ask an expert. I need to find an EDM expert. We actually did have an EDM expert on one time. Oh man, it's just so hard. Breakbeat. I don't know. Like so, I'm just thinking. I'm just picturing in my head like a trap, like freaking a trap beat with like power chords and some guy with a mohawk screaming about Donald Trump or something. That's all I'm really picturing. But then you have all those like anime girls, and it's like, what the fuck does that have to do with it at all? So is it just anime themed hardcore punk with like techno breakdowns? Because that may be my cup of tea. I may just not even know it yet because that's something that I have not experienced. Oh my god. I don't know who would listen to this podcast. Oh. Okay, so future plans. I don't know. We gotta get some guests on here, man. I've been trying to get guests on here. I had a guest lined up. What the fuck, man? So if you're a human being, if you are a human being and you want to talk to other human beings on Discord and record it and stream it live to YouTube and Facebook and Twitch, then just join our Discord and jump right in. It is the Eager Electronics Discord. There are many links to it. Yeah, honestly, we leave the chat open and no one actually. I've had a couple times people jump in and like scream at us and like do the whole troll thing. But most of the time, we avoid that, which tells me that a lot of people don't know about our Discord, which is kind of sad because it's exciting. We post about what do we post about on Discord? The podcast, uh, music shit. We post our tier lists that we do sometimes. Very very exclusive information. So if you're missing it, if you're not all right, if you're not in our Discord, then you're really missing out. All right. And same thing with Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and man, yeah, we put a lot of cards into Facebook, but I feel like Facebook is old news, man. Facebook is the new MySpace, so we should probably branch out. A which is a lot easier. Which is yeah, it's really easy to post to multiple social accounts, but for some reason, the laziness, the fucking laziness. At least, look, you can make fun of me all you want, all right, but at least we do an episode at least once a week, right? Sometimes I do 2 episodes a week. Sometimes I do 3 episodes a week. But you're gonna get at least 1 episode a week, and that, my friends, is priceless. Oh my god! So I'm probably gonna be talking about my video game project. This podcast is gonna be whatever the fuck I want it to be. It's gonna be me talking about whatever I want to talk about, and uh, I'm very eclectic in my interests. So this podcast is very eclectic. I think there'll be a lot of video game talk coming up because I'm gonna be working on my video game, and I would like suggestions from the audience. So I'll be posting videos and also development updates and maybe early demos. I don't know. There's gonna be a demo definitely for everyone to play. That's free, but not yet. Coming up. Coming up next. So anyway, what? Yeah, I'm. It's kind of cool working with an actual artist because I did a lot of the artwork myself for the actual in-game stuff, but I wanted like the cover art and some of the fine details to be like super legit. So I'm getting some stuff done, and I'm getting like a big old 4K cover art that's really gonna encapsulate the theme of the game, and it's gonna help me actually develop the game more because it's just like a concept piece, like a really nice concept piece, which I'm really excited about. He's been working on it for a while, and I don't want to rush. I don't want to. I know this guy, but I don't want to rush perfection, or not perfection, but I don't want to rush the artistic uh, process. Whatever. I want it to be fucking awesome. So I'm kind of going for like an exact because the game the game's like 2D like pixel art kind of, but that I drew myself. But there's gonna be like there's gonna be like realism parts. Like the best way I describe it is like in SpongeBob, where SpongeBob's in Sandy's house and is drying up because he doesn't have water, and then it like pans over to his face and his face is all like hyper detailed and realistic. I just think that's the funniest thing ever. So I'm drawing inspiration from that in my video game, and most of the actual gameplay is like some 2D like pixel art, and then eventually like there's some like dialogue sections, and there's gonna be like some action like cutscene sequence type things, and the cover art, and that. How do I speak? Oh yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be like hyper realistic and like super detailed and like kind of kind of gritty looking, and I just think that'd be the most hilarious idea ever. And then I wanted, man, I have some ideas, man. It's just gonna be weird and just like over the top and just because it's about a space alien and you just shoot other space aliens. It's like a spaceship that's infested with mutant creatures, and you're an alien that's been sent to the spaceship to clear it out and exterminate all the pests, and they're all made of goo, and they explode, and there's like chunks and fucking guts everywhere, and it's just like excessive amounts of like gore dripping and like flying around everywhere, and that's really what I'm putting my putting my eggs in there. And then there's gonna be some like weird like bosses and some like encounters and some like interesting dialogue, and that's like what I'm. It's gonna be fun, man. I don't want to give away too much, but it's coming along very well. I think the next couple months I'll have my demo wrapped up. I'm still laying out. It's pretty much gonna be a demo. But it's gonna be like one big level, kinda, just to show the publishers that I'm pitching it to. And there's gonna be a lot of There's probably an entire month. Yeah, I want to finish the actual demo this month, and then next month it's gonna be like polishing, like a lot of polishing. Gonna have a lot of time for that. So I'll probably release it the end of this month, the demo for everyone to play, and then after that I'm just gonna be doing all these polishing and adding and subtracting things and making things work the way I want to. But it's fun so far. Like the game mechanics are down. I spent like forever tweaking like the guns and the bullets and the way the character feels to move around and shoot and jump and all that. And that was very important to get that feel down, you know. And the other part of the juice, it's funny because they call it juice in game development terms. Like when you add juicy things to your game to make it interesting, to make the gameplay interesting. It's called juice, but it's literally fucking juice in this game because there's just juice flying everywhere. There's guts flying everywhere. And you know what's funny? It's a 2D game, but it uses optimization is one thing I'm struggling with, which is I've been working it out though. It's like it's coming together nicely. But like I started adding more and more shit in there, like more like different types of guts and like shit flying around and gore and blood and spray. I don't know what other words I could use. And then the more I add, like the more system resources it uses, so it started to slow down. Like I have a pretty decent like gaming computer, but like yeah, like it started to bog it down with this like 2D like pixel game. I'm like, what the fuck? So a lot of it's like optimization and like figuring out how I can make things more efficient that way. And I have some ideas. Maybe I'll bounce some ideas off some other people. Maybe I'll you definitely want to get some community feedback also once I probably end of this month. Yeah, the end of this month. I'm gonna post that shit. Everyone can play it. Tell me if it sucks. I would love to hear that it sucks. That's the best thing I can hear. Because that means there's so much more to do. So much fun to be had. And anyway, I've been talking for 30 minutes. Doesn't feel like it. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. So there's gonna be video game updates. Trying to get a guest on here. What the fuck else? What the fuck else? I love ice cream, man. Ice cream's so fucking good. I've, I've been yeah, I talked about this before, but I had like an ice cream problem where I was just eating like one of those pints of ice cream every day, and they had like the Jimmy Fallon flavored ice cream. Oh my god. No, it was Ben and Jerry's, and it was called Tonight Dough, and it was the best flavor of ice cream, and I was addicted to it. I think they got rid of it. I think it was like a limited time thing, but it was like brownies and fucking cookie dough and like every type of dough. I forget. I think there's like sugar cookie dough in there too, and it was like ice cream, and it was like It was the best fucking thing ever. It was like everything I love about desserts. All, and I was eating like a pint a day, and it was like becoming a problem. I was like going into convulsions because I had so much sugar in my body. No, I wasn't. I wasn't actually. But I haven't eaten ice cream in like 2 weeks. It's very difficult for me. I just ate a giant fucking chimichanga though right before I started recording, so it's like bubbling up in my stomach, making it like impossible to talk. I'm like about to shit my pants as I'm here trying to finish this fucking podcast. Oh my god. Gotta drink water, man. Did you hear that water pouring? That was me just pouring water. I don't know how long this is gonna be. Might just wrap it up. Uh check us out. Throw us some suggestions. What would you like to see us talk about? And or I don't know. Or just come on our podcast and be a guest. Fuck it. Are you a musician? We like musicians. We'll play your music. We'll shout you out. I just shouted out a musician, a DJ who likes anime girls I know nothing about. I just shouted them out. See how easy that is? Alright. Everybody take care. Thanks for listening. Goodbye. Here's the outro. Doo 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 doo. Goldfish.